Hello and welcome to Club 7, episode 15 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you. We're at home to Leeds United in the Premier League and then away to Club Bruges in our final Champions League group game. Since you were last with me, I've played just one match. That was away to West Brom in the Premier League and we won 2-0. So let's get straight into the Leeds United game, and the team for that one is coming up in just a moment. Okay, and the team for this game is Justin Bilo in goal. It's Kalulu, Diaz, Ruiz and Louis Coin-Emptage at the back four, and then it's Ivan Ilic at the base of midfield, Yunus Musa and Breton ahead of him, and then it's Bennett on the right wing, Joseph on the left wing, Kiraev up front. So let's switch that around. We'll put Joseph up front, Kiraev on the right, Bennett on the left, and let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, my assistant is recommending we're doing well, we're on a good run, keep it going. Absolutely, pump the fists, go with that. Into the tunnel, find out what they want to know. First goal crucial, hopeful of a strong start, absolutely. If we can fare well during runs like this, I know we're in a good place. Scala and Murphy aren't in the team but aren't injured, why not? Rotated the team. Okay, let's get into the match. Joseph back to Ruiz. Find Diaz into Musa to Joseph. Back to Musa, who plays it over the top, but it's through to the goalkeeper, who kicks it straight to Ruiz. Diaz to Musa to Kalulu into Kiraev. Turns, plays it to Musa. Can't find Joseph, but Ilic wins it back. It's played into Bennett on the left hand side, back to Coin-Emptage. The header from Anar Kiraev beats the keeper, and in less than a minute it's Arsenal 1, Leeds United 0. So let's get straight on with the match, and waiting to see whether that has put us top of the league. It's Ilic with the free kick, the header on target, saved, Ilic gets it back, charged down, Ilic collects it again, Bennett with the header back, and Kiraev at the far post has put us 2-0 up with less than 3.5 minutes gone. So that has indeed put us top of the league, a point clear as it stands of Liverpool, who at the moment are drawing 0-0 with Watford. So if they go ahead, they will retake top spot. Lozano now to Luanzinho. Luanzinho. Luza to Rodriguinho. They've got a lot of Brazilian or Portuguese players in their lineup by the sounds of it. Luanzinho, Luza to Balogun. It's played through, and it is Fiocre Molan who has given Leeds United a way back into the game. Arsenal 2, Leeds United 1. Less than 15 minutes gone. We remain top of the table at the moment, with Liverpool still drawing 0-0 with Watford, and await the next highlight. I think a demand more at this stage is probably needed. Okay, so we're 35 minutes in, still awaiting the next highlight. And we've got one. It's a Joseph free kick all the way through to Payton in the Leeds goal. Payton hits it long. Kalulu will collect it. Finds Ilic, who brings it over halfway. Finds Musa. Into Kareev. Kareev into Joseph, who slips it past the keeper. And is that going to be 3-1? There is an appeal for offside and it is being checked by VAR. The goal is given. It is Arsenal 3, Leeds 1. So we are just approaching the half-time whistle. Liverpool have gone ahead, so we are down to second again. But it's half-time. We're doing well, so let's encourage the lads. Yeah, we can definitely find another gear, so let's pump the fists and agree with him. And do we need to make a half-time sub? Yes, we do. Ivan Ilic needs to come off. And probably De Silva, or actually no. Ethan Ampadu is the better option. So Ampadu on at half time, and we'll keep an eye on the other players who are struggling. I think probably the next one to come off will be Kareev, and relatively quickly we'll bring on Patrick on the right wing. So he's going to get a go. And then the final change will be Joseph up front. And Wayne Pryor is a reasonable shout. Koinantaj brings it forward. Doesn't find Joseph, but it's all the way through to Payton in goal for Leeds. It's Loser, plays it to the right wing, and Caligari all the way to the touchline, finds Molan, and the shot is saved, so it is a corner to Leeds, and it's Caligari with it, played in, headed away by Ampadu, only as far as Balogun, and Balogun down the right. It's blocked for a corner to Leeds. And the right wing corner, Caligari with it. The header is over the top. And I'm going to make that change now. So we'll bring on Wayne Pryor up front. And see if we can just see the game out nice and safely. We're into the last 15 minutes. Still 3-1 to Arsenal. Still second in the table. Liverpool have taken a 2-0 lead now against Watford, so we're not going to be going top today. Luizinho with the ball into the middle. It's headed away. Caligari collects, has the shot, but it's wide. And 5 minutes left. Bilo to Ruiz. To Diaz, into Ampadu, to Musa, Ampadu again, to the left and Bennett, Koinantaj, over halfway, comes all the way to the penalty area, plays it back for Ampadu, into Musa, who tries to play a ball to the left wing, doesn't work, and Leeds get it clear. Ruiz wins it back, Breton to Ampadu, to Musa, to Diaz, all inside our own half. Bilo to Ruiz, comes over halfway, finds Breton into Pryor, plays it back to Bennett, Ampadu to Breton, Musa plays it through to Patrick, Pryor with a lovely little chip over the goalkeeper, and it is Arsenal 4, Leeds United 1. So let's try and see out the final few minutes. There's 3 added minutes been signalled. We're in that now. And very nearly at the full-time whistle. There it is. It's full-time. Arsenal 4, Leeds United 1. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Time now for the second match of today's episode as we face a Champions League group game against Club Bruges. There's nothing riding on this, so we've gone for a completely rotated team, and it is Alan Ružić in goal, back four of Tomiyasu, Ampadu, Mepham and Coin Emptage, De Silva at the base of midfield, Funchal and Breton ahead of him, Milan on the right wing, Bennett on the left, Patrick up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending, the media have given you a lot of credit lately, go out there and put on a worthy display. I think given the number of changes, I'm going to disagree with him. I'm going to point the finger and say we've been on a good run lately, go out there and impress me. And hopefully some of the less often picked players will put in a performance. So let's go into the tunnel. You're in much better form than Club Bruges. Do you have to be aware of complacency? See nothing to suggest we're taking it for granted. Play to the levels I know we're capable of will be fine. Sebastian Breton takes the captain's armband today. I can rely on him. Okay, so we'll get the match underway. We'll kick things off, and as always we'll let the first 10 minutes just play out and see how things go, and then we'll decide what to do as Milan brings it forward down the right wing and looks for the crossing opportunity, plays it back to Tomiyasu, who goes to Funchal. Tomiyasu to Funchal again. De Silva into Tomiyasu to Breton. Switch to the left hand side and Coin Emptage, who goes for the shot, and it is saved. So it will be an Arsenal corner inside the first minute still. Bennett with the in-swinger headed away, and Leng brings it further clear over the halfway line, and Funchal with a crunching challenge brings that attack to an end, and we wait for the next highlight. So we'll drop them, given that we're almost at 10 minutes, we'll drop them and encourage. I think they've played well so far, and Club Bruges haven't had a sniff yet, so it's looking good. Okay, so we're waiting for the next highlight, and we're 20 minutes in. Club Bruges have finally had a shot, still 0-0, and it is a Bruges highlight, and actually Mohamed David has just given Bruges the lead. It is Club Bruges 1, Arsenal 0. That was not in the script, so we'll demand more. Okay, we're 35 minutes in, still 1-0 to Club Bruges. I'm not going to make any changes at half time. I'm going to leave it a little while. Tomiyasu plays it back and Breton picks it up, finds Funchal to De Silva into Milan. Tomiyasu on the right gets his cross in, and Patrick gets his goal to make it Club Bruges 1, Arsenal 1. Not going to show you a replay of an equaliser. In fact, in this game, because it's got nothing on it, I'm probably not going to show you any replays at all. It's De Ketelaere back to David. David loses it to Milan. Patrick feeds Milan on the right. Milan looking for a crossing opportunity, gets it in, and Nathan Bennett is there at the far post with his third of the season to make it Club Bruges 1, Arsenal 2. We've turned it around before half time. Go on, I will let you see this one. This is a good goal. Milan down the right hand side, crosses it in, and it's a great volley from Bennett. I thought it was a header on the highlight. It wasn't, it was a volley, and it's put us on to 10 points and dropped Bruges to 2 points. And that is half time. Club Bruges 1, Arsenal 2. Let's go into the dressing room, have a word with the lads. Going well, capable of better, I think that's fair. So we'll start the second half and we'll start bringing players off as they tire. Koinantage is probably going to be the first. In fact, he will be. We'll bring him off pretty quickly in the second half. And we will swap him for Denovis Diaz. Okay, the next one to come off isn't 100% clear yet. Bennett to De Silva to Diaz, into Bennett, back to De Silva, Bennett to Diaz to Bennett. We're keeping the ball nicely. Diaz to Bennett, plays it into Breton, De Silva to Bennett to Diaz. Those three linking up in a really nice triangle. De Silva takes over Funchal, and it's Bennett. We've gone back into that corner again and we've lost it. Pablo Martinez with the ball over the top, and it is Yusuf Badji to make it Club Bruges 2, Arsenal 2. Not what we had in mind in the second half at all. So we'll demand more again. I'm not substituting somebody for a yellow card, so we're going to ignore that recommendation. But we will take off Breton. He's the second player to be an obvious candidate to come off. So Ilic will replace him. Milan with the header off the cross, and it is Bruges 2, Milan 3. Arsenal 3. Milan hasn't got all the goals, so I'll show you this one. So Breton clips the cross in, and Milan beats his man at the far post, heads it in the back of the net. Club Bruges 2, Arsenal 3. And we'll proceed with that change. So we've got one substitute remaining, and I think it's going to be Bennett that's going to come off for Wayne Pryor, I think. Ampadu wins it, but only gives it to De Ketelaere. Martinez plays it forward, Badji, but Ampadu's got it back. Diaz to Ilic, into Bennett. Played back to Diaz, who goes for the long ball forward. Patrick has got it under control, rounds the keeper, and makes it Club Bruges 2, Arsenal 4, and that surely is game over. I don't think we need to see this goal. And yes, we'll continue with that change. And we've got about 5 minutes left. 4-2 ahead. The game's just about done. Diaz to Ilic. Diaz to Pryor. Pryor's cross. Milan at the far edge of the penalty area. Crosses it back in. Ilic over the top. And the highlight comes to an end. And we're 5 minutes of stoppage time indicated into that. Hopefully it will just drift by with no incidents. And there we go, that's full time. Club Bruges 2, Arsenal 4. I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premier League table, the Champions League table, and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, so following 2 wins on today's episode, time to take a look at the league tables. And as you can see, in the Premier League, we are, after 15 games, on 33 points in second place, 1 point adrift of leaders Liverpool, having played the same number of matches. So let's have a look at our Champions League group. And as you can see, with the 6 matches played, we've finished in second place with 4 wins and 2 defeats from our 6 games, so 12 points on the board, 4 adrift of Milan, who comfortably won the group. And so we've qualified for the knockout stages of the Champions League. And finally, let's have a look at the schedule and make a decision about when we're going to come back. And I think I'm going to get quite a few games done, and I will bring you back at the end of January for Brentford away and Burnley at home, and we'll round up the business we've done in the January transfer window. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Don't forget to leave me a comment as well. And thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.